Now, I love to watch television when I'm winding down at night, but the blue light emitted from TV screens, laptops, and even smartphones causes your brain to think that it's daytime, and that can inhibit or at least suppress the release of melatonin, which is your body's sleep hormone. So instead, I like to wear these amber-colored glasses that can reduce blue light-induced melatonin suppression by about 60%. What that means is that I'm more likely to get to sleep faster and sleep more soundly through the night. The only downside, of course, is having to wear these nerdy glasses. Now, in my bedroom, I don't have any overhead lighting, as you can see. All I have is a lamp, one lamp, which is at eye level or lower with a very warm bulb in it, and that kind of sends a signal to my brain that I'm hanging out around a campfire, which no doubt my ancestors spent lots of time doing, and it helps me wind down for bed. It's not too stimulatory, and truth be told, I've never had a bad night of sleep in this room. I also like to consume some mushrooms before I go to bed, but not just any mushrooms, reishi mushrooms. I've gotten into the habit of consuming a cup of hot reishi extract before I go to bed, and I definitely feel that it helps mellow me out. Now, unfortunately, in my room, I don't have blackout curtains, but I do recommend getting them because research shows that even dim light during sleep can affect your cognitive function the next day. So instead of the blackout curtains, I actually use a very comfortable and loosely fitting eye mask that completely blacks out all light from my eyes. Our bodies have two modes of function, which fall under the category of how our nervous system operates. We've got our sympathetic nervous response and our parasympathetic. Parasympathetic is often referred to as our body's rest and digest mode of operation. So you want to be in a parasympathetic mode when you're eating and digesting, and also before you go to sleep. It helps your body calm down. So this breathing exercise that I want you guys all in the audience to do with me can really help get your body, primed for sleep. So I want you to inhale for 4 seconds with your tongue placed up on the roof of your mouth behind your teeth. Hold that breath for 7 seconds, and then exhale for 8 seconds. And we can all do it together, right? So let's take a deep breath and make it last for 4 seconds. 1,
while your tongue's on your roof.
It's going to be hard to talk. And then hold it for 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then release the breath over the span of 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Blew that.
So this is not a magic technique. It was popularized by Andrew Weil, who's a well-known physician. But essentially what it does is it helps prime your body for that parasympathetic mode of operation.
It forces you to calm down.
Yes, it forces you to calm down. So the next thing that I'm going to show you, this is definitely a little bit more physical. It requires a foam roller. So you take a foam roller and you get down and you start rolling out your muscles. You can do your glutes like this. You want to do both sides evenly. Really, whatever muscle is sore, you can foam roll. I know it looks a little awkward probably, but it's okay.
I don't think the women especially are minding, Max. They'll watch you roll your butt all day.
Well, it's really helpful.
Why do we have your blankie here?
So we have this blanket, Rachel. We all know, so temperature is actually one of the biggest complaints that people have, and it's one of the primary reasons why people feel sleeplessness, right? Our bedrooms get too hot. So here we have a blanket that actually cools itself.
Oh, wow.
It's an amazing product. It's also a weighted blanket if you're familiar with the gravity blanket. It's called the Blankwell Chill. This cools itself. And we when you take a hot bath or a warm shower before bed, that relaxes us in and of itself, but when we get out of the shower, that drop in temperature signals to our body that it's time to go to sleep, and so we tend to get really tired.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, again.
I have seen weighted blanket. I've never seen one that's treated to keep you cold.
It's pretty awesome.
That's a pretty cool product.